going, boys? There's a new Korean Briar build, and it's actually kind of insane, so there's a lot to unpack with it, but basically, the essence is that you go Sundered Sky first into Blade of the Ruined King, Icebourne, Gauntlet, and then Wits End or Thornmail for your defensive item being, one is armor, one's magic resist. And I'm not going to lie, I think we've talked about it before, but Sundered Sky is kind of like the standard for, oh my god, my Raptor didn't die. Is kind of the standard for Korean server, just with the way that it's a really good skirmishing item, and I don't know, you get a ton of value from it, man. A lot of fighting gives you more health, more healing, more everything. And a lot of people are talking about Sundered Sky nerfs, and it hasn't changed with this player's going. So can't be that crazy in their opinion. I'm going to double check this one, and we do straight up get a game where we're inherently behind. In a matchup like Evelyn, if she gets level 6 for free, the champion actually kind of goes insane. So you kind of need good early game movement. So we're in for it this game. We're gonna see what we can do. There's a little bit more to unpack with the runes. So Conqueror being one that it gives you a good amount of AD, right? So it helps you scale up into fights. And then once it activates, you get a chunk heal and then more healing. So more times than not, if you ever were to have taken Conqueror, it's in a time where you're like trying to actively be more tanky at the cost of damage. And I think it's very realistic to say that, like, more times than not, Briar does just want PTA or lethal tempo because, if she can deal damage, that is effectively tankiness for her, because if people can't turn back and hit you, it's very good. But this is kind of in a situation in which people are going to be fighting back, so it kind of makes sense to take Conqueror plus Sundered Sky here because of that. So, I mean, it at least makes a lot of sense. Triumph, same thing, fighting. Legend Alacrity over Haste, I will never really love. I do think Alacrity feels very good, but the reality of how actually good it is, I think it's pretty low on the tier list in comparison. This guy's about to get ganked super hard, by the way. And then attack speed, AD, and scaling health. Again, attack speed rune means that at level 1 at UW, you get 6 autos without needing Q. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 W2. And that is basically the main difference. So it does make sense for Conqueror, though, because Conqueror does like attack speed to scale up with. I would hate the idea of messing up this guy's wave, but I think it's messed up anyway. Maybe I could have taken it there. To explain why you don't want to blast that wave is you want him to come back and get whatever he can out of this. Now, if you realize that the wave is bad, the bad wave would be all of these minions are going to die and no one's going to get the experience. And that's a bad wave, right? You don't want that to happen. So in a situation like that, so you can see he actually gets 4 out of the 6, which is, I would say, that's worth. Now, if he was to get 1, we would not like that. I think I do have to gank top here just because my Kiana will never be in the game. I don't know if I actually kill Renekton. But one thing I can do, I can wait for this minion and then hop over the wall, smite that minion, then he gets turret aggro. But I was too busy trying to explain that. Dude, not my game. What the hell? I'm losing both soul lanes, and I messed up my Raptors, and I just messed up that hop, bro. This isn't, and I messed up that W2. Okay, what? I don't know. We need to lock in badly. The thing is, I thought I was locked, but clearly something's wrong. But no big deal. And then red smite. So I don't know. I would say my full understanding of the build is that it does make a lot of sense. We'll see if it feels good. I think we played something similar to this in the past. I'm always a really big fan of Sundered Sky first. Again, the item's just kind of broken. It's hard to hate it, but I will say we do have a Briar build with no extra button. I don't know how I'm feeling about all that. It is what it is. But we ended up getting 2 full clears, a recall, and 1 gank, so I'm actually not too mad about this. I do think that my AD carry wants a gank, but I want a gank, but this is warded, and we're taking it while you're doing Gromp. I think some of this isn't really adding up, is it? Seems like they're doing fine during it, though. I feel like I'd die if I'd go for this. I'll try. Well, I go flash for flash, I guess. I don't really love flash for flash plays because it stops me from checking that dragon. Which you definitely care a lot more about that dragon, especially in the Evelyn matchup where, again, I have free reign in early game. But it is what it is. You know, it's like one of those things. It's like someone has to pick up the slack, right? Like my bot lane, once again, can't help with vision and can't deal damage when I'm on screen and messes up the timer, then dies to gank, right? So someone has to take the slack, and the slack being that I don't get to check dragon or have dragon pressure because I decided to pick up the slack there. And that is like one thing that I see a lot of low elo players talk about. It's like, well, they want me to get dragon and do all that. It's like, yeah. Who doesn't want the world, but only is given whatever they have, you know? Everyone wants the world, of course. It's not reality, right? You're not always going to get it. So, yeah, you shouldn't really expect that to happen in League either. Let's see if Zed will take this. Looks like he won't. Some people will be asking, like, hey, why health potion? I mean, that's what the build does, so I'm following it, but health potion is actually very good for an intentional player. Obviously, this being a high elo Korean player, they, you know, it's not just sheer luck that they buy it often, but, you know, it's just one of those things. If you skirmish at level 4 and one player has health pot and the other doesn't, it actually, it can matter a lot. And, you know, you got to do a little shit talking, right? Briar, no flash. Twitch, no flash. No flash matters. You're caught, bum. Let's see what they end up doing here. You go right here. Wow. That slow was a lot. Oh my god, we almost hit him. I don't think there's much we can do for killing Zed here. Unless he, like, was to step up to this wall directly. But I think Zillion's speed would be enough to stop my play here. I don't think it's the worst thing because I think I get the cannon. Nice. Huge. Not bad. 1,700 gold is a tough recall. I think Evelyn is pathing just to go straight to grubs right now. But again, when enemy team has prio, you just sometimes have to sack parts of the map and just wait for an opportunity. Opportunity being like they try an overzealous play, or I can work my bot lane a little. So, like, again, I want every neutral. The reality of me walking to that neutral and not getting killed, like take a minute, look at the map. Who do you think's at that grubs? I would say Zillion, Evelyn, and Renekton can walk, right? And until you know otherwise, you have no reason to play as if, right? You always got to assume that they have everything. So, right there, I'm not going to that because of it. Now, the reality is we just saw Zillion here. And what if I had gone and it went well? Well, it's like, true. But what if I went there and it went terribly? And the odds of it going terrible are much higher in this game, given this guy's down 40 farm a level and can't even play. You know, like in the current state of Kiana versus Renekton, bro is not allowed to leave that turret at all. Zillion's still there, so I think we should go for a dive onto Twitch here. Just to trade it out. I'm able to sweep myself like all the way in, which is really good. He hasn't checked to ward yet. Zillion's coming. We might have to go to him since he's under turret. Or not under turret. He has to flash. Nice. We can actually go to this. I can get the fear here. Might have to E this. Hop out like that to break the turret aggro and then just pray that they can clean it up. Nice. Really clean. And a lot of you would have sent all your cooldowns. You would have sent every single cooldown and then not had Q to get out. I'm very happy to just have it. He warded for Phalites here. They did in fact get the grubs. That is what it is. But the odds of us being able to play this is actually pretty good. I'm going to go dagger since it allows me to buy a pink ward. And I'm going to play for this dragon. Now, this dragon's a different step where I'm going to path top down to it. But I'm going to get my camps along the way. Because I'm not going to fall behind just to do a neutral. It is what it is, right? We can always win the fight at next dragon if I'm strong. And plus, it implies that they rush it which, you know, you think of their POV, right? They have to respect that I could just be down there. They got to do their due diligence here, ward everything, double check it, triple check it, check every angle that I could be coming from, and in that time, you can kind of find an extra camp here and there. Plus, it allows me to sync up with my ultimate a little bit more. I think Evelyn should be down there, yeah. But they're doing all right. Now, from this spot, you actually should be walking if you're me. Not gonna lie, but I think the timer's going to be lost. This is what it is. And there's reason to think that had you walked, it could have worked, but in a more realistic situation, your team just shouldn't have fought there. Right? They took the 3v2 knowingly. They were low enough health that I might be able to make it work. So I'm going to check the dragon first. I care more about that than a kill on Twitch. Word that, deny the vision, hop through. Nice. Shoots kills, nice. Now with that prio, I can actually hit this. Because Twitch is dead and my 80 carry is really close, I can actually just do this. And see what they respond with. Like if Evelyn were to show up, it'd be us 4 versus their 3. Which is a good fight for us. So this is kind of like letting them figure out, like, hey, you guys want to try it? You guys want to figure out what will happen? I'm definitely greeting, like, so much. I could just be, like, ganking them under this turret, but let me tell you, man, this is how you win. This is how you carry. The cool thing is I think Twitch might see my bot lane there and then step up, and I might be able to find a little angle here. Yep, nice. And he likely used Q to get out of base, so he might not have it here. He ended up having it. It's crazy. Definitely flash, though. I'm just going to send it. Oh, my God. I missed that one. Oh, I tried to flash myself closer to Twitch to get a Sundered Sky proc, but it doesn't look too bad. Zillion's going to make it there. They should turn on Zillion, actually. Zillion Noir, maybe. Nice. That's actually good. Zillion Noir is actually really good. Vex didn't realize it. Lovely 1v2. But her sacrifice to get Zillion Noir actually affected this play. Which is kind of giving us a winning bot lane, which is probably how we're going to win this game. So, you know, again, I don't think top lane's in any position to start carrying. So, hell yeah. Very good. That's why you just stay with the law of maybe. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad that you got Dove. You never know. He only has boots plus Eclipse, but you'd be surprised what 3 levels will do. It'll change that play very fast. Now that we got red jungle pet, we have the extra damage and slow. Someone just hit the Scryer near me, so I might just get ganked here, and it would be what it would be. So I'm going to try and pull this down. W, smite that when it gets close. That way, if they were standing there, they wouldn't be able to steal that from me too easily. Ooh, not bad. And again, staying farmed, that's the key, man. Again, I'm not at every single play, and I'm at whatever neutrals I can be at, and we just let it be. You can see Rift is actually spawning in 35 seconds, so I'm going to keep that going. I will say, Bork and Sundered Sky will give me a lot of damage. So at some point, I'll hit an ult, and the 1v1 will be quite easy, no matter who the target is. Not bad. Right now, this is like more towards mid-game, where I'm just going to look at the minimap, figure out where they have most of their players, and then decide what the best play is. So like here, this looks like a 3v2. So I kind of like that. Now it's a 3v3 for sure. Vex doesn't have TP, so we'd have to deal with that. We have to go through a Zillionaire to make anything happen, though. Like, we definitely would want this, but it's tough with Renekton walking. We might just have to look for Twitch here. Got his ghost. If he got his ghost for free, I'll take it. He does have ward, so if he was to ward over this wall, I would WQ over, so I'm just going to keep my mouse here just in case. Since we couldn't play for that rift, it's better to do something on the other side. Dragon in a minute 20, we're going to try. We're definitely going to try. Again, wherever this guy's at makes it very tough, but you'll find timers without him. Don't want to show too much on that wave. That allows them to prep to find me. Nice. And again, just taking another full clear, man. It might sound like a broken record, but this is how you stay farm. It's how you stay ahead. You want to not do camps? That's up to you. I will stay doing camps. I'll even do your camps. She got a full 1v1? That's good. She gets another, that's even crazier. Good job. Times like that, now that Vex is cooking, you would want bot lane to actually step up here. Because she's going to pull people down bot no matter what. And with that, you'd rather your team just go straight to this turret. Right? Because if Zed's here, Twitch is dead, that leaves Zillion and Evelyn, which we could have a 3v2. Instead, they go and try and look for random pick. And again, that's like the argument of consistency, right? Versus a one-time thing. Consistency would have paid off there. They would have gotten more gold. Now, their team's just doing what we did last time during the Rift, where they're like, hey, you know, we can't do anything on the other side, so let's do something on the opposite. I don't think that's a good play to do in the eyes of a Zillion. The Zillion champ do not care. My Vex might get ult in a little while. I could die here. I'm just going to hope I don't. I don't know if he'll go in or not. Oh my god. Walk to me. He's going to go back. And we can look. Following. Do a half charge just to keep me on him. We might be able to kill if we get one more auto W2. He turned for Eclipse proc. It's actually real. And not perfect. Not perfect, not bad. We did get both of Zillion sums. And we maybe could have played it a little bit better as a team, but no big deal. We ended up having the damage, so that's good. Oh my god, that shit hurt. Cook up. Next EE. Yeah. Reaction flash. AD, AP, AD, AD. So we're definitely going to play the steel caps here. And then that actually works out for Icebourne. So shit, I'll make it work. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Usually when... oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. And it's gone. Oh, my God. Look. Oh, my God. I'm so fine. Look at that. Yeah, why are we fighting bot? Well, we are because they just rifted top lane. It just took too long to get the bait that we needed. It's actually not very much rocket science. But again, right, like, you know, I happened to call out a time where my bot lane messed up macro and didn't get mid plates, mid damage, right? But did I type? No, but they did. Something to say about that. This Renekton will be the answer to one team's victory, if it's against us or with us. With us getting that huge shutdown or never getting it. I would love to take a fight like this, no lie. I mean, I will be getting this kill one way or another, bro. 1, 2, 3. Hit this scryer just in case you can find Twitch. Why are we fighting bot, bro? Nice. This video is like a slow burn. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn to watch me cook a lobby like this. Nah, wasting my sweeper for something like that, I don't think. I mean, I'm down to try, actually. I like it. I like it a lot less now. They're posturing like they're about to rush Baron, but I just doubt it. No lie. I just flat out doubt it, but maybe. All we really need is like one Scryer to dissuade them from doing so, but like if they were to just hit a Baron rush right there, we wouldn't have humbled them. Now that they hit that Scryer and saw me though, like they're definitely... My god, he thought I would kill that ward. I'm getting free vision everywhere right now. I do have a shit ton of armor. Can't tell if they're on this or not. Okay, they're not. They know that I know that they are not on it, so now it's like ball back in their court to do something. So you're going to see them start stepping up aggressively. Because they had a small Baron timer, and now that they don't have it, they're just going to start hard walking bot here. I'm going to grab level 14. Just going to help me be a little bit more tanky, because these team fights are going to come down to how tanky I am with this no frontline team. We're just going to have to cook that. It is what it is. Pray I don't get Evelyn comboed till 4th item, because I'm definitely going Wits after this. Which doubles as a tenacity item too, so not too bad. This guy has to ult in this situation. That's even better because he's actually delaying his death so much that it makes the dragon even better. So, like, had he taken the fight, tried to kill me, that could have been a lot more valuable. This guy is dead as hell. That was unfortunate, but I can try and save my boy. Not bad. Close. That might be cookable. My 80 carry's alive. Trade me for Renekton. I'll do it every time. Nice. Now, Evelyn is still alive, but they should be able to play vision here really well. Oh, that purple crab's actually really good. It's going to find her. If she's near, rather. Seems like she's not. The odds of her playing to dodge purple crab and then re-enter, usually low. Usually. Good job. I'll take me for Renekton every time. I got Renekton. I mean, look at these cooldowns, man. I got Renekton and Evelyn combo. That is good. Nice. And again, man, talk about this game. This game was not perfect, right? And really early into the first dragon, my bot lane was losing. So, I mean, you can do it, man. You can do it. You don't need winning lanes to get these neutrals. You just need big plays. Well-timed big plays. Twitch being there and them having 3 bot mean that no one's on Baron. So I'm going to take this time and actually throw the pink ward onto the pit. I'm going to pray that no one's on this crab yet. They already are. Let's try and grab level 15 here. Pink ward's still in that bush, but if I walk too far from my camps, I risk one of them dying. So I'm just going to let Vex get that on the way back. Unfortunately, Evelyn was able to live in that situation, take a full clear, so she goes up about a level of EXP. But it's really no big deal. My boy got a kill. 2 and 2. What is it? 1 and 4 is stronger than 2 and 6. Can win. I'm so happy to take this fight. Looks like we missed some big cooldowns, but he has a fear when he comes back. Q into E combo just because it's a frontliner. Nice. You don't want to prioritize your autos hitting Renekton more than Kai'Sa there. So just try and keep them still and make sure she doesn't have to like kite backwards, because you don't want them to like feel uncomfortable and then miss auto attacks because of it. That's wall maybe. Oh, I'm dead, I think. Good try. I think that was cookable. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my team played that pretty scared. I don't think they had to be. Like when Zed and Zillion are stepping up here slightly out of turret range, we should step up, but it's okay. To be honest, this team isn't very trusting of the boy. Because I have 8 assists and this isn't... Like if I was, let's make the numbers better. Take 7 from this, go 10-4-1. They would be like, oh, we gotta listen to bro. right? But because a lot of league players quantify like skill through KDA, it's like, whoa, 3 and 4, bro. What have you done this game? It's like, shit, man, nothing. I'm a fraud. My BotRK actually feels like it's cranking. I'm happy to see 1800. I think it's very good. Like more than this guy's a Lich Bane, kind of. Let's see if I can get my full item before Dragon. That would definitely be very good. Best case scenario, you get full item plus the null magic for your Wits End, and then life goes really well. I can always ult to a play, but... Ooh, one tap. I think we still kill this guy, no lie. Their team's coming, but I think we should try. Seems like we might be falling off. It might be alright, though. I can get a big E here. Good try. I'm too busy getting question marked. To be fair, there's a way to get that to work. Like, you could have predicted W'd over and then buffered E into the Renekton. But I didn't think Kiana would ult that early, so it fucked up my head a little bit. I wasn't ready for the cooldown usage in that way. This pink on Baron's getting some fucking value, though. Because my team not having to face check here is really good. Nice. Alright, Wits End incoming. Again, Wits End, attack speed, magic resist, tenacity. These two stats are insane on an item. If it had AD instead of this, it'd be the best item in the game. But attack speed, pretty weak for Briar, not gonna lie. But no big deal. Let's see what we can do. Evelyn does have fully stacked Magi's, but we might be able to live through it. We do have 28 seconds. ESTP. Now, to get to this dragon, you have to get mid-wave, and then you need all of your team to group up. But you only have 14 seconds to do it, which can be a bit tough. Found Twitch. Not going to do too much just yet. She slid in that Zillion ult. That's actually pretty good. I can go backline with that, I'm pretty sure. Might be worth it to try and full kill this guy. Slow's going to go off at some point, trust me. Free? Tag the heal. Try and dodge any damage that you can. We're juicing. Vandal Pipes is looking pretty balanced right now. Is W up soon? I got the buffered stunt. Oh my god, it's a cook. And we got sold during that. Nice. Their Twitch actually stayed mid. I think that's the biggest grief of 2025. And we're past that year. That's really good. We could rush Baron here. Okay, my team does want to do that. Okay. You know me. You know what I'm doing here. Don't aggro to the Raptors. Send it. They're doing good damage. Hey, great job, team. This is a team effort here. Look at us go. Great job, guys. Did I stroll after taking 2 camps? Nice. Just gonna take the recall. Perfect money for my recall. Nice. All I need is 1250. Huge. Yeah, I don't know, man. That ult turned out pretty good. I was able to ult Zillion after he used his. Do I need to ult that? I might need to. Not really. Yeah, I was able to kill Zillion after he used ult, which shout out my team for getting that cooldown. And then we were able to kill Zed right after. Yeah, I was looking. I don't know how good it's going to turn out to be. You can slightly cook here. If anyone splits from the group, then you'd be able to find them, but it's not looking too good after that blue trinket, I'll say that much. I can go for the wave here, actually. Twitch has to fight getting turret aggro here. Stun him under turret because he's going to ult, and that's going to get you a little juice. I mean, come on. They just can't even mess with me right now. What's going on? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just making consistent plays here. Enemy team's kind of just getting caught lacking, no lie. My current take on the build is that it's definitely a weird, more consistent build damage. It feels like a lot like a Bork build with a little bit less damage, but a lot more tankiness. The Icebourne does go far, I think, on Briar. Like, you don't really build it for the damage, right? It's for the slow. The slow makes you deal more damage, but I don't know. It's definitely cool. Look at sudden impact. Dude, people sleep on this rune, but, I mean, you can see. It's pretty good. On multi-cooldown ult chases, it's, like, really, really good. But yeah, I think now we just coin flip a fight and end the game because Zillion's in base, or Renekton's in base, so Zillion becomes, like, the target. We can actually just shoot it through this. They're most likely to walk through that. If they knew to run, they don't even know to run yet, which is even better for us. He's looking to ult. We're going to buffer E just in case. Trying to save my W. Just use regular auto attacks there. If I can save W, I could have looked for a second target. And find an extra target. -1. Yeah. Dude, double cannon does too much. And now we're actually in the same position again where, like, as they have more people dead, we can step up and look for more aggressive trades. So, like, here, if one of their bot laners showed up, you'd want to just instantly dive them and fight them. And if they don't show up, then you just take the plates, which is just money for next item. Auto, Q2 minion auto for the auto tech reset. Go for ult on Zillion. If it misses, we just stay taking the turret, which is also fine. Nice. I'm going to recall earlier. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we basically got it done. The next items in line would be something like Thornmail, no, not Unending Despair. It's, Endless Hunger, Death Dance, or Thornmail. Let's go with Thornmail because it's one of their more commonly bought thing. Logan Jungle bought anti-heal. Sometimes. Sometimes. There's rare times that I would. I actually like it in this spot where, like, you have no other slots. So you buy anti-heal here and you just sit on it for the extra, like, you know, just the added effect. Just because it's better than, likely buying anti-heal here is better than, watch out, is better than sitting on, like, Steel Sigil. So, like, technically there's some value in that. But I will say, like, Thornmail is worse than GA here, in which I would likely go GA. So you kind of see what I'm saying? Like, it's like a little bit of value there. A lot of you guys have been in my comments talking about, like, dude, these closer games are so much cooler. And I'm, okay. You'll see more of them then. I mean, I'm not going to lie, like, never really felt like I was doing too bad in this game, which is, like, kind of all League is. It's like, as long as you're doing good and you're locked, it'll probably be enough. Good try. If I didn't show on the minions here, it would have been fine. Go do it again. No, Elder's here. 4 seconds till Elder? I don't think we start the Elder at all. I think starting Elder's really bad. Guys, they're stepping up to us for the free. Look at that guy. That guy's just dead. That guy's just dead on my screen. Oh my god, thank you. That might be a good enough engage, because that's going to trade Renekton. I'm for sure he dies. This might be fine. I like the play. I really do. Oh my god, is that AP Kaisa? Oh, she just finally got the AP items. Bang! Nice. Those minions are a little troublesome, but I don't think anyone needs to recall. It's crazy that this one's not in turret aggro, but if you were to auto this, it would be. But yeah, it's fine. Nice. We maybe could have just flipped the Elder and ended the game that way, but not consistent. We don't want to do that. Ping wards when you're dead, by the way, if you're waiting on item upgrades, because like that might be the difference of you getting elixir or not. Conqueror hasn't felt too good this game, but it's fine. Look at how tanky I am though. I'm tanky as well. Okay. Sometimes you can just greed everything. So like right here, watch and learn. We hit this, and then we greed the elixir purchase because we're clearly hitting that. Nice. Pray they don't steal it. Nice. I'm gonna grab top wave here. That way Kiana can stay on the map since she doesn't have TP. Dude, you do get a fast attacking Briar with this. Holy shit. They're actively winning the game with their plays, and what they just did with that last pick is get us Baron. So we actually want people on waves right now. It's like very, very good. Like even Kiana should be pushing this next wave, because like I have to go to this Baron, but I didn't have to go to anything before it. But it's fine. It's minor upgrades to the map. Nice. The cool thing about this game is I've genuinely been doing a little bit. I've been doing a little bit of fun having. Nice. And if he actually just last sits like that, that's actually completely fine. The only thing I really need from this position is my buffs. Chill. Knew what was coming. Nice. Whoa. And here's the game-winning play for you. Nice ult. You have to walk through the choke. Oh my god, he's that fast. God damn. Even when I knew it, I didn't do it. Oh shit, you're gone. Whoa. Whoa, chill. Good movement, bro. Not better than mine, though. And that is most def GG. I can sit here and I can tank the turret a little bit to keep our minion wave up. I'm not going to take damage. Nice! Would you look at that? Look at that. Korean Briar build gets a humble NA player a dub. Now we farm stats real quick. You know what we do. For that -1 earlier. Wow. GG. 38-minute game. I don't really feel like I ever had to lock in very much for that game, but nice. Shout out this guy and this guy giving me the dub. But nice. Look. This is my first time. Now, this sucks because on the mid lane grind right here, we've got none of this. None of this. We've been one game from Challenger. No double LP. But, hey, look at this. Woo! It's my first time. 60 LP. We are now Diamond Day 3. The jungle account's going well. I don't know. Briar's OP. Nice. We end up almost 3,000 gold up. Damage taken's good. Runes, again, Conqueror is like easily the worst of the 3 precision runes, but it's still fine. It still does what it needs to do. It just needs to track damage because that would actually be like something like comparable to other runes, but yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I can show the OPG of the player. I've actually covered their builds before, but yeah, dude is okay, trust me. And you can see everything here, so got the good old red jungle pet, and then right here, right, so I did boom, 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 and then here's where that decision came from, so these 4 down the line, and then boots. And yeah, man, I mean, they main this build in this rune page 100% of the time, so yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I don't think it's better than like turbo popular builds, but I mean, I believe they do this like every single split. They're easily in Korean Masters at minimum with this build, so it's pretty badass. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, try it out. Maybe you crank some damage. Clearly they do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this game was good. Peace.